Hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. Welcome to Amethyst Moon Tarot. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, comments. Thank you to anyone who's bought me a coffee. The interaction really helps this page grow, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are new here, if you're new viewing me, welcome to the insanity that my readings can get to. Sagittarius, this is your weekly reading for August 24th to August 30th. Just to give you an idea of what the universe has in store for you, what you need to be most aware of for the upcoming week. But please remember, time's not exactly linear, so it's just next few days. Also, since this is all for all Sagittarians watching, if it doesn't quite speak to you, if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. It could just be that this isn't your message this week, but hopefully you find something here that can be of use to you. Okay, flames of desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. Okay, Sagittarius, what is it that you are doing this week? Okay. This is beautiful. This is I'm feeling a lot of energy. I'm feeling not letting anybody tell you what you should and shouldn't want, should and shouldn't like. Okay, let's get the tarot, get some more messages, clarify this up for you, but I love those eyes. They're creepy and gorgeous at the same time. Okay. Powers, spirits, ancestors, and guides. What does Sagittarius need to know for this upcoming week? Present mindset, present situation with regards to this week. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is not letting anyone tell you what you should and shouldn't like, what you should and shouldn't do. The Ten of Swords is an end of mental anguish, an end of stress, anxiety. Yes, this feels like because of either maybe there's a new passion, a new interest, a new goal, but it's looking forward. It's getting out of this negativity. It's getting out of this control from somebody else is what I'm feeling. So I not only read the cards, but I go with how I feel as well, which, each deck tells me something different. So Queen of Swords in your past. Nice. Okay. That's feeling like you. This is, so I call the Queen of Swords, she's my CEO. Not to say that she doesn't have any emotions, but she's more logical. She's more straightforward. She is very clear. Now, I keep saying she, but it's just a feminine energy. So male or female, plug it in where it applies. Yeah, so it feels like this situation of people stabbing you in the back, people trying to control you, might be fairly new for you, actually. All right, let's get your obstacles for this week. Okay. Obstacles, Four of Swords. Interesting. Okay, and the Four of Swords speaks to rest, rejuvenation, sometimes forced rest. Let's get your future for this week. Okay. All right, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Ooh. All right, let's get another one for that one. Can I please clarify the Two of Pentacles for me? Powers, spirits, ancestors, and guides. Okay. And the Seven of Swords. Okay. Is that the Seven of Swords or is that the Seven of Wands? Sorry. Oh, no, Seven of Wands. That makes a lot more sense. Well, both would have been okay. And the Five of Swords for what we don't see underneath. Okay. This is... Okay, Sagittarians. This is going to be a bit of a wild week for you guys. All right, so let's have a look at... We're going a little bit backwards, but let's look at what we don't see to begin with, what's underneath. I'm getting for you guys that you haven't participated in the fighting, okay? You haven't participated in the arguing. You haven't participated in the bullshit, all right? This Five of Swords speaks of arguments and battles. It speaks to, I find it a little bit of a deceiving card, a two-faced card. But with your Ten of Swords, and there are a lot of swords on this table. So, yeah, this, now, it could be that you're not fighting with somebody external. You could be fighting with yourself, okay? But whatever this, it feels more external than internal, but a lot of this is about your confidence, okay? So whatever this situation is, it feels like it came at you from somebody else, something else, an organization, whatever it is. And where before you knew exactly what to expect, you knew exactly what to do, it feels like, especially with the future there, with the Two of Pentacles, that's... Actually, let's just keep going there. You've always been in control, okay? Wherever this belongs in your life, whatever this situation is, you are always, always in control. Or at least you thought you were. It feels like somebody has been manipulating you for a while, okay? And it feels like they took advantage of this. It feels like they took advantage of your light. It feels like they took advantage of your passion, your energy. Like they wanted to keep you down. They wanted this attitude. They wanted the Queen of Swords attitude, okay? They wanted the strength and the power that you have. Not necessarily for themselves, but to kind of use you, right? Ooh, whatever this is. Holy moly. Okay. Your obstacles is rest. The Four of Swords speaks to rest. So I'm feeling like you, whether or not this is a new realization that this person was trying to manipulate you or take advantage of you, that this person was stabbing you in the back essentially, feels like all the energy has been sapped out of you. This beautiful flame, this beautiful fire, feels like someone is trying to extinguish it. It feels like they want it for themselves, okay? You can't let them get away with it. That's what I'm feeling as far as your obstacles are concerned, is that you cannot give them the benefit of the doubt. You cannot let them be a major player in your story anymore, Okay, maybe you cannot get rid of this person completely, or whatever this situation is. Maybe you cannot dismiss it completely, but you can absolutely step back from it, right? And the obstacle that I'm feeling is that you're not stepping back from it. It's almost like you've got that fight or flight response and you're fighting instead of fleeing. And it feels like you should be fleeing instead. Not ignoring, just stepping back from it, getting away from it, because it's just causing more stress. It feels like more stress, okay? And in order for you to kind of push this person away, before you can continue the battle, you need to take some time away from it. It is messy. I'm feeling a lot of things here. Let's have a look at the future. Two of Pentacles can be a bit of a flip-floppy energy, but it's also trying to balance everything, right? It's trying to deal with this horrible person while still being who you actually are. It's trying to be that shining light without that person taking it or taking advantage of it. With the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, sorry, that's my puppy. There's a truck driving by right at the moment. She's a teeny tiny chihuahua, sorry. Yeah, you're, okay. No matter what, it feels like you are going to put up that wall, okay? You are going to be able to defend yourself against this. You are going to be able to stop whatever this manipulation, whatever this control, whatever this trying to sap your energy, trying to steal your fire. You are going to be able to put the wall up against it. What it feels like right now is that you're not 100% sure of the best way to do that, okay? And that's why I'm feeling these obstacles. This is very important to you. You need this rest. I know it may not seem like that's the best course of action at the present moment, but if you're not resting, if you're not taking that time to assess, not, I don't want to say jumping to conclusions because you've already made the conclusion, so it's not that, but it's jumping ahead, right? It's getting to the end of the book without reading the middle of the book. That's what it feels like right now. That you know the end, you just don't, you're not sure of the middle. You know how you want it to be once this is all done. You know how you want it to be as far as repercussions or lessons or responsibilities or whatever it is that this negative energy that's coming towards you, this negativity that's trying to take from you, you know what you want it to look like in the end, but you're just not 100% sure on how to get there yet, which is why I'm feeling kind of the flip-flopping. It's like, should I do this or should I do this? Oh, but here's a really great option as well. This is where the time is needed, okay? This is where the rest is needed so that you can read the middle part of that book, so that you can take control of your story again. That is what I'm feeling for you guys for this week. Like I said, it is going to be a little wild. It is going to be a very strong week for you. There's a lot of swords here, so this is a lot of communication, a lot of thinking. This is, like I said, it's a battle, but it doesn't feel like that battle, that wall is not in the physical realm, okay? It's not going to be with a fist fight or anything like this. This is something where logic is going to have to win out. And right now, you have to not be emotional about this. If this person is important to you, if this organization is important to you, maybe it's just putting up those boundaries, necessary boundaries. but something has got to change with them. Okay. And it feels like you know what that change is. You know how you feel right now. You know that it's not right. You know what the result has to be, what the change has to be. Just take some time to figure out how to get there. Don't rush into this because you might end up making it worse. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. All right, Sagittarians, this is a little bit crazy, but I mean, you have the strength to do it. The strength is overwhelmingly showing with me with the desire, the Queen of Swords. That is very strong mental acuity. You can definitely handle this. Just slowly and methodically. Okay. So hopefully this helps for your week. I'd love to hear your feedback. Let me know if this makes sense to you, if I'm completely off base, if the format is nice. Any of your suggestions, your comments is very much appreciated. If this does make sense to you, if this does speak to you, please hit that like button. Hit subscribe so you never miss your weekly reading from the universe. And if you need more clarity, I do provide personal readings. My contact information is in the description box below, so just reach out and I'll get back to you with all the details. So, Sagittarians, a little extra strength is going to be needed this week. You got this, and just remember, set those boundaries, and you don't even have to share the boundary that you're setting, but set those boundaries this week. So I will see you guys all again soon. Sagittarius, have an amazing week, and I'll talk to you later. Hugs and kisses.